In this demonstration, we'll show how BlueZoo and Google work together to generate, test, and improve in-store video advertising. You'll see how Google's AI video generation capability, Veo3, is used to define a seed advertisement video and rapidly generate multiple variations of video creative for in-store digital advertising. Those video variants are then deployed to in-store screens, where they are tested in real retail environments. BlueZoo then measures the number of impressions delivered at each video screen and correlates those impression counts with point-of-sale transaction data for each creative. This makes it possible to calculate revenue per impression, a direct measure of advertising performance. An ad that drives more revenue must do so relative to its exposure, because a video seen by twice as many people should be expected to generate roughly twice as much revenue. Google makes it possible to generate studio-quality video quickly and cost-effectively. BlueZoo makes it possible to measure how that creative performs in the real world. Together, these systems create an optimization loop where the best-performing video, identified by the highest revenue per impression, becomes the starting point for the next generation of creative, allowing in-store advertising to be progressively improved based on measured performance, not intuition. We begin by creating a new in-store advertising campaign, in this case promoting spring and summer dresses. Users enter a campaign title, select how many video variations they want to generate automatically, and define the core parameters for Google's Veo3 video generation engine. These settings include options such as video duration, quality, and aspect ratio. Next, users describe the creative elements of the video itself. This includes defining the subject, objects, setting, and actions. In this example, the campaign promotes a new summer dress, so the parameters might include a young woman wearing a dress, outdoors, smiling, and twirling. Finally, users upload an image that serves as the visual seed for the generated videos. If desired, videos can be further tailored using advanced settings. These include specifying camera angles, visual effects, or additional stylistic guidance. While Veo3 is capable of generating strong creative results with minimal input, these options allow teams to introduce human creative direction when needed without breaking the workflow. Now that we've entered all of the video parameters, there are two ways to proceed with video generation. The first option, Create and Customize, takes users directly into Google's Veo3 environment. This is useful when creative teams want hands-on control to further refine prompts, adjust styles, or manually customize videos before returning them to the campaign. For this demonstration, however, we'll use the second option, Create Automatically. When we click Create Automatically, we stay entirely within the BlueZoo campaign workflow. BlueZoo sends the campaign parameters we entered, along with the seed image, directly to Google's Veo3. Veo3 then generates the videos and automatically returns them to the BlueZoo campaign, ready for review. This approach is ideal for quickly generating and testing multiple creative options without leaving the workflow. Using Google's Veo3 video generation, the platform first produces a seed video, which establishes the creative baseline for the campaign. At this stage, users review the seed video and decide whether it meets brand, merchandising, and creative standards. If the video aligns with expectations, it is approved. If it does not, due to branding, quality, or creative issues, it can be rejected and excluded from further use. Once the seed video is approved, users generate additional creative options by selecting Generate Variations. Veo3 then produces multiple variations based on the approved seed, exploring creative differences while maintaining the core concept. Each variation is reviewed individually. Users explicitly approve videos that meet brand guidelines and reject those that do not. For example, videos that feel off-brand, visually inconsistent, or unsuitable for the retail environment. Only approved videos are selected using the checkbox on the left and prepared for live testing. This ensures that testing is limited to high-quality, brand-safe creative. Once the approved videos are selected, users click Push Items to Test to deploy those creatives to in-store screens. During the testing period, 24 hours in this example, BlueZoo measures real-time impressions, capturing how many shoppers were exposed to each video and for how long. At the same time, BlueZoo ingests point-of-sale transaction data from retail partners. By combining exposure data with sales outcomes, BlueZoo calculates revenue per impression, allowing creative performance to be normalized and compared fairly. In other words, a video that drives more revenue must do so relative to how many people actually saw it. Once the test period ends, results automatically populate in the dashboard. Videos can be ranked by many different metrics, but most importantly by revenue per impression, making it immediately clear which creative performed best. The top performing video can then become the foundation for the next campaign cycle. Using that winning creative, a new generation of videos is created with Veo3, continuing the test and learn loop. These new variations are reviewed, approved, or rejected, and pushed into live testing again, often alongside the strongest performers from the previous generation. Retailers can choose to test all newly generated videos, include top performers from earlier rounds, or do both. This creates a continuous loop of generate, review, test, measure, and optimize, with each iteration improving performance based on real-world data. By combining Google's AI-powered video generator, Veo3, and BlueZoo's real-time audience measurement and revenue attribution, retailers and advertisers can move beyond guesswork. Together, these systems make it possible to rapidly generate high-quality in-store video creative, test it in real retail environments, measure performance using impressions and actual sales, and continuously optimize based on what truly drives revenue. The result is better performing in-store advertising, more relevant experiences for consumers, and creative decisions backed by data rather than intuition. This is how BlueZoo and Google help retailers design, deploy, and optimize the most productive in-store video campaigns at scale.